Alright, we're back, and I think we only have the one story. Yeah. Alright, we have a good soldier, so this one will probably end. We still have this, and this. This is probably going to be a big storyline, though. Let's do a quick save. Now I just loaded up. Going here. Shadow of Death. Advancing the story will temporarily lock you out of the southern regions. Confirm. Let's do this.
I have had a revelation. Last night, a new group of recruits joined our ranks and have already been sworn in. They have traveled far, from the east, west, south, and north. They're coming to this place. At this time is no accident. They bring word of more camps, like the one to the south, which we have purged. Camps filled with degenerates, thieves, drug addicts, and murderers. We are threatened. All of us. Every day.
I mean, you're not. You're just crazy.
We live in the shadow of death. But that shadow is not cast by rabid freaks that surround us.
No, it's not.
They are part of God's plan.
That's right. Yeah.
They
God's plan.
are part of God's punishment.
Preach, Colonel. Yeah.
No! No. It is not the freaks who threaten to destroy us. It is our fellow man,
Yes, sir.
like Noah before us. We have built an ark to save mankind. To save all the knowledge. So when the flood waters recede, we may rebuild.
Oh, yeah.
No rebuild,
But
sir.
in this age, here at the end of the world, God is not sending the oceans from their beds to rise up and sweep away the damned.
No.
There will be no baptism of water.
This guy's fucking... He's just
In
insane.
this last age, we are the flood.
Yeah.
We are sent forth to baptize the world with fire. Today,
He's like, I
we
gotta
begin a holy
go.
war against all those who have brought down the wrath of God. We will move north, seek out the depraved, and cleanse
Brian, this is St. John. Come in.
I'm here.
from the
Okay, I hope you're ready because we're doing this. We're doing this right now.
Give me your coordinates.
by the enclaves of the degenerate
Done.
and destroyed.
Wait, where are you?
Uncover
Center of Crater Lake, Wizard Island, and Militia Camp.
You disabled the RPGs?
Oh, shit, not yet. I'll get right on that.
Radio me when you're ready. O'Brien out.
Disabling RPGs, that should be easy, right?
Gotta get to the RPGs. Where would they be? Oh, the towers. It's gotta be the towers. That's right. Keep moving.
Speech? Move it against other camps? Jesus, that's harsh.
Find me some grub while you're out.
Yeah, right.
Come on, you son of a bitch. That'll do it. I gotta get to Sarah. Sarah, Lieutenant Whitaker, come in.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Alright, Sarah. What did you do to the guard?
Can't you stand guard or do whatever it is you're doing out there?
Colonel's orders. Gotta keep eyes on you at all times.
Yeah, well, fuck the Colonel's orders.
Hey, you watch your mouth. Things are changing around here. And if you don't follow the orders...
Shh, 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 shh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. There you go.
Make sure we're clear.
You're good. You're clear.
Okay.
What's the plan?
I need you to pack your stuff. We're leaving.
How are we gonna get out of here? There are guards everywhere.
Do you trust me?
Trust me, kinda.
Well, Brian,
I'm here.
we're heading up to the cone and we got one shot at this.
Copy that. O'Brien out.
Who's O'Brien? Where are we going?
Look, I don't have time to explain. You got everything? We're not coming back.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, stay close, and if we see anyone...
Oh,
See,
shit.
read my note.
In case you didn't read my note. He read the note.
Wait, so who's O'Brien? How's he getting us out of here?
I told you O'Brien is how I found you. He was the Nero soldier who was there that night, the night that I put you on that chopper.
Nero?
Shit, Weaver.
No, that one. The canister. Right. Private, are you paying attention? Eyes on your work, man. That canister, right there.
Go.
Oh, he knows.
I don't want to see that canister fall.
Holy shit, he let us go. Weaver let us go. Oh, shit. More guards.
Okay, hold here.
Hey, come on. Let's go around them.
Okay.
So, O'Brien, the guy in the Nero chopper, he's coming here?
Yeah, look, it's a long story. I'll tell you all about it once we get clear.
Wait, so they're still flying? I mean, God, Deacon, they must have resources, labs, equipment.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Look, you can ask O'Brien when you see him.
Another guard. Hold on. I'll distract him.
Be careful.
Something's wrong.
Soldier, something wrong?
Soldier, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, ma'am. This area's off limits.
How dare you talk back to an officer? Do you know the penalty for disobeying?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Nice.
I was gonna hit him with a rock, but that works
Another
too.
guard. I'll see if I can get them to move.
Be careful.
Oh, she got him to move all right.
Well done.
Come on. We're almost there. I can't wait to see Boozer again.
You want to go with me? To Lost Lake, I mean? I thought we were going to Cloverdale.
No, we are. I mean, I just want to see him. He's like my big brother. I don't know. It's not like we have much family left these days, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? There was no indication like there was anybody even there. I gotta do all that bullshit again?
I can't wait to see Boozer again.
You want to go with me? To Lost Lake, I mean? I thought we were
What the
going to
fuck? That
Cloverdale.
was kind of shitty.
We are. I mean, I just want to see him. He's like my big brother. I don't know. It's not like we have much family left these days, you know?
Soldier, over here, please.
Ma'am, this is restricted.
Are you questioning me, soldier? Do you see
So, like, all right. It was weird.
Nice one.
Yeah, you too.
I can see daylight. Come on, we're almost out.
Yeah, okay, this is it. We're at the cone.
And I got silencers. I could have just put it on my gun and killed them. They're all crazy fucks anyways.
We made it.
Where's he? Where's O'Brien?
He'll be here. We just, need to...
Gentlemen, this is the top of the cone where you can see we get an amazing view here. Oh, Lieutenant, I've just been giving this group of new recruits a tour of the island. We're just about to go down into the Ark. You should join us. Gentlemen,
Colonel-
this is Lieutenant Whitaker. She heads up part of the research team that's exploring ways to use poison to defeat our enemies.
Traitor!
Wait!
Wait, stay back!
Fucking schizo, you piece of shit. Should have executed that motherfucker when I had the
trying to
chance.
tell you
Don't
that we
listen
were
to
going
her.
on a
He's a
supply
murderer
run.
and a spy.
Why would you
Do
listen
remember
to
that
him
camp I
over
told
me?
you about?
You know
I
me
am
not.
Mike, the leader of that camp. Lost Lake sent
this
him
is
here.
full of shit.
I'm telling you.
I've never even met this motherfucker.
Colonel, you've got to believe me.
Enough! All right. I'm listening.
I am telling you, he is a spy.
Matt, this guy's crazy. You've never seen him before.
Lieutenant,
He comes out of nowhere and you're
lying.
gonna believe
What's
him?
that
You
camp
think
you're
I'm
saying
lying?
I'm from?
You think
Lost
I'm lying?
what the
Is
fuck?
that it? I'm not lying. Have him show us your back. Huh? Show us your back.
Enough! That's my last warning. Now we will get to the truth of this matter. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Captain Kuri, I forget, is that the 8th or the 9th commandment?
I don't rightly recall, sir.
Tell me what you saw, and don't lie to me, son. I'll know.
At Lost Lake Camp, he attacked a woman.
What the fuck are you
Corporal!
talking?
He wasn't wearing a shirt. Son of a bitch has a tattoo covering his back. It's some satanic shit. It's some kind of dog, a dead dog chewing through a chain or something, like it was nothing. I pulled him off her. He was drunk and we fought like hell, but who knows what wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been there. You make him show us his back, and you will see who's lying.
I'm sorry, Colonel. This shit is just so crazy.
Really? You had to rip my shirt?
You wear the image of Cerberus.
Actually, it's just one dog. It's just one head.
How fitting that you were discovered ascending from the underworld. But you are not Cerberus, are you? Deacon St. John. He's lying. You hide behind angelic names
of the truth
and
is-
clothe yourself in lies!
He got kicked out
You
of the
are Judas! And what about you, Lieutenant? How convenient that you were with the Drifter when the Nero helicopter came by.
Colonel, I do not know what you're talking about.
You were in a Nero camp that was overrun. How long have you been spying on us? How long?
Matt, I promise, I haven't been.
More lies!
Oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker now.
I expect this from
Don't you
Drifter.
point that gun at her.
I expect men like him to betray me. But officer.
Colonel, it was me! Ah, it was me. Colonel, I lied. If you look in my pocket, you're gonna find a radio. Because I called them. I called them and I lied. I lied to the lieutenant. I told her that, I needed her to help me check a shipment, but truth is, I just needed a hostage.
Deacon St. John, Drifter, are you there? This is Nero. This is O'Brien, Drifter.
I'm sorry. Corporal St. John is unavailable right now.
Wait. Who is this?
Ah!
Sometimes, in the search for truth,
Get the gun out of her face, bro. I'm gonna shove that gun up your ass.
is spilled. I'm sorry, my dear. Release Private Sarkovsky, was it?
Yeah.
And Kuri, take this Drifter to lockup. Tomorrow at 0700, he will stand trial, and he will hang.
What's the point of standing trial if you're just gonna hang me?
Lieutenant, enough of this. We have work to do. Come. Tell me more about this Lost Lake camp.
Yes, sir. Anything you want to know?
Lieutenant, please.
Fucking schizo.
Get up.
Look, he's like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, it was a piss poor escape attempt.
Good. I thought I heard you breathing.
Fuck you.
That's what I want to hear. Means the shit hadn't broken you yet.
Okay. Why?
Tat on your back. A dead dog chewing through its chains? Not something you see every day. I did some digging before we freed you. I was, I don't know, trying to make sense out of it. This was taken from the lieutenant when she came into the camp. My guess is it's yours.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's mine.
And your wife's name? It ain't Beth.
No, it ain't.
And you've been out here all this time? Trying to find her?
Yeah.
You just asked me why. Pretty simple, really. The way I figure it, any man who goes through God knows what to find his old lady does not deserve to die at the end of a rope.
I knew this dude was good. Knew it.
Why?
The game made you seem like you wanted to be like, oh, he's gonna betray me, but he doesn't.
Well, that just means you're all gonna hang.
We're not going back. The Colonel is batshit crazy. Holy war, genocide, I mean, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, well then, what's the plan? What are you gonna do?
We're going east. Yeah. Hopefully we can make it to Reno. You should come with us.
Nope.
Well, you can't go back. The militia will shoot you on sight.
I'm not leaving without her. And I gotta ride north. I gotta warn Iron Mike.
It's way too late for that now.
Why?
They spent all night clearing the Santiam Pass.
What?
A convoy rode out early this morning heading north.
Oh, shit.
Can I get a better shirt?
Yeah, sure.
Good luck to you, Deacon St. John.
Hey, Kouri. When I told the Colonel about my military service, I told him I hated every goddamn minute of it, but, maybe it wouldn't have been so bad if I'd served under someone like you.
Ah!
You know, maybe it's not too late.
Did you keep my bike and my stuff? You got my jacket. I'm still gonna need a better undershirt, though.
Yes.
I don't need a shotgun.
Gotta get back to Lost Lake. I gotta head north.
Alright, let's see what we got storyline-wise. We just got this. And it's 0%. Race against time. And I'm here. We gotta go all the way
Save
to
Boozer. Ricky and Iron Mike. I can't save Sarah. I can't save Sarah, but I can save them.
You can save Sarah yet.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry. I am not giving up. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna come back for you. I swear to God. I am coming back for you. I gotta head north. Take the Santiam Highway. It's clear now. Yeah, that's the fastest way. Santiam. This way. Head north. Checkpoint. Shit. This wasn't here before. Oh, no way around it.
I'm here. Might as well pick some mushrooms.
St. John! Shoot that son of a bitch!
Better not have hurt my bike.
Get in there. Whew. Okay.
They shot me. Incoming!
You got shit. That looked like it was an explosive. That fucking ear. It's okay. Got right in the helmet. Yeah, stay down, bitch.
Is that all of them, huh? Where'd you all go? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ooh, he had an MG.
Need this?
That felt good. That felt really good to do.
I need this.
Look at all their bodies, already covered in snow. Fucking assholes. Fucking fanatics. Every last one of them.
Might be useful.
That was one loud ass fucking bird. How damaged is my bike? Doesn't look damaged at all.
Hang on, loser. I'm coming.
He's dead.
Burn, you asshole.
Ah, you fuck.
All right, fine. Gotta blow my way in. Okay.
Excellent. Just happened to find some remote bombs.
Fuel can. All right, fine. Gotta blow my way in.
Okay, we're in.
Tunnel's clear. Well, she cleared it. Thank you, Schizo. Oh, damn it. They take it over the old Euro checkpoint. Not getting through here without a fight. Come on. Let's do this. Sons of bitches, get the hell out of my way!
Stupid motherfuckers. Keep coming slowly at me.
Here we go. Never gets old.
Burn, motherfuckers. You didn't know I had wall hacks. Where's my bike? There it is. Hi, beautiful.
Boozer, you there? Come back. Booze, man, come back.
Deke, is that you? Yeah, movement here, goddammit! Addy, gets wounded inside.
Boozer!
Deke, glad to hear you breathing, brother. We sure could use you about now. Get him inside! Move, damn it, move! Look out!
I'm coming, Boozer, I'm almost there. Skizzo. Skizzo, he's there, Boozer, he's coming for you.
They're coming in through the gate! Go, go! Let him come, Deke. Let him come.
Boozer! Damn it! Ricky, Lost Lake Camp, come in.
I'm gonna kill everybody here.
Hey! Hey! They're pulling out. They're on the run.
We got him. We got him.
Where's Skizzo? Has anyone seen Skizzo? We did it,
Right
man.
on, dude.
Go after him. Don't let him get away. Kill every goddamn one of them.
Where the hell is Skizzo?
Bunch of us have been looking for him. No one's seen him.
Hey, come on. We gotta go.
Hey, don't worry. We're gonna find that asshole.
Deke, thank God. Come on.
Ricky, what's going on?
It's Iron Mike. He got shot.
Oh shit. Fuck, I guarantee you Skizzo shot him.
Hey, you lazy son of a bitch, I wanted to see if you wanted to go fishing. We got a camp to feed.
You found her? Found her? Your old lady?
Yeah, Mike, she's right outside.
She's here?
Yeah. Yeah, look, I couldn't have done this without your help.
That's good. That's good. I want to meet her. Gotta be it. Hell of a gal to go through all that trouble. God, no, like my Elizabeth.
Okay. Here, Mike. Here. Mike, I want you to take this.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I got
Here, Mike. Be careful.
I was wrong, Deke.
No, we can keep this together, Mike. You get back on your feet, you'll start to make...
I was wrong. You do what you have to. You keep this camp safe. Rookie.
Yeah, I'm here, Mike. I'm here.
I actually feel sad about that.
Mike?
It was gonna happen one way or another. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to get you killed. Hey, those are some nice boots. I mean, I'm just saying.
There's no easy way to say this. Iron Mike's dead. He stopped. He tried to stop Skizzo when the militia were pulling out. Iron Mike being Iron Mike. Tried to reason with him, and... Okay. Yeah, shut up! Shut up! This ain't no eulogy. Iron Mike wouldn't want that. We don't have time for this because the men that we killed today, well, there's more where that came from. A lot more. I've been to their camp. I've seen their army. And when they come back here, they're gonna slaughter each and every one of you.
At least they're gonna try.
Unless we hit them first.
Hey! Hey, shut up! Shut up! Listen to him. Iron Mike trusted him, so you have to trust him!
No, I'm sorry. You know what? I can't do this. I'm not Iron Mike. I'm a goddamn drifter.
You're right. There's a road.
No, I'm not fucking leaving. Look at me. Listen. All right. Find Boozer. Tell him to meet me in my cabin. Okay, so I found this in a survivalist bunker.
Wait, this is...
Yeah, we're gonna need a truck, something big, something like a dump truck, and we're gonna fill it full of fertilizer.
Nitrate?
Yep. We're gonna mix it with 100 gallons of creosote.
A fertilizer truck bomb. That's your plan.
The militia have turned this entire island into a fortress. Now you got civilians in the caves, you got the labor force and those considered unfit to serve in this survivor camp, and you got the armory and the garrison right by the main gate. We hit that. We tear out the heart of the colonel's militia.
What about Sarah?
Well, I mean, she's in the caves. It's what the colonel calls the Ark.
How do you know that they're not just gonna kill everybody? Sarah and everyone else.
I don't, but I figure that the explosion will cause so much confusion and chaos that I can go in, I can find her, I can get her out before they know what hit her. Look, this isn't about just Sarah anymore. The colonel has declared war on all of us, and he's got an army to back him up. Iron Mike and the rest of them, they're just the first casualties in that war. And it's gonna be a short one unless we hit them first. I didn't say it was a good plan.
No, it's a really shitty one,
You
Deke.
with me, brother?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to do it alone.
All right. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to join in, you hit him at the south gate. Because when the explosion happens, all the militia, they're gonna rush up toward the main gate.
All right, we're gonna need some supplies. Crazy asses.
We're gonna make a giant rolling bomb. Yes! Level 3. Sadly, that Iron Mike is dead. I got level 3! I mean, I already had that recipe. New items in the safe? Really? What else is in here? Oh, that's right. The auto shotgun. I forgot about that. And I leveled up. Retribution. I want to grab that just yet.
Got more meat. It keeps bringing
Deke.
it back. I got it.
How's my favorite bounty hunter?
You know him. He wears that leather jacket.
Whatever you need, I got it.
Alright, what do you got? That's a shotgun. That's what that is. That's a shotgun too. Oh, the damage. It's so nice. This actually does less damage than the gun I have. Because I have a mil-spec one. That's why. Everything's full.
Yep.
Hey, Deke. You be careful out there.
Deacon St. John, how have you been?
Man, I have been gone.
Gonna be here late. Try to make forever a day or two, will ya?
I already have saddlebags 4. I don't need saddlebags 3.
This thing is completely broken.
Don't need that. I already got the best one. Don't need that. Just seeing if they've got anything else on it.
Oh, hey, my bad. St. John, right?
Look out.
Come back if you remember what you want. Should have new shit later. Stop by.
Motherfuckers ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Well, what is this? Are these all the hordes? These are all the hordes. Oh shit. Oh shit, I can go everywhere again. Look at all the fucking hordes I gotta kill. Yeah, because this is the end. This is the end. Alright. Alright. This is Copeland's camp? Fast traveling Copeland's camp. I got a bunch of shit to turn in.
I know him. Let him in.
Hey, you know me.
If it ain't my best customer.
Hey, Deke, how's it
Last
going?
time I was on the road, and it will be the last time. Ran into a pack of infected dogs.
That's all I got today.
Runners, they call them. I was on this crappy bike, falling apart.
You're back.
Oh shit, I thought I had bounties to turn in. I guess I don't.
Hey, Jazzy. How's my favorite bounty
I
collector?
swear they were trying to knock me off. working together.
Deacon, how you been?
I just want to see if he has anything else, or if I literally... I don't think they have anything else. I think I got the maximum of everything. Yeah, I got...
Should have more stuff later.
I got the
See
best
you
of
around,
the
Deke.
best. Alright, let's find us a horde. Looks like there's a horde right here. That's where we're gonna fucking go.
Deke, you there?
Schizo. Oh, you got some nerve calling me.
Bro, there you are. You gotta listen. Look, I tried to stop him. I did. From shooting Iron Mike. I did not want it to go down like that, bro. Captain, the Colonel wants to see you right away.
Captain.
Yeah, look, I'll tell him I'll be right there.
Captain, didn't take you long to lie your way into a promotion.
This army crap is all bullshit and you know it. But bro, you gotta listen to me.
I'm not your bro, Schizo.
Fair enough. I just wanted you to know. Look, when Corey busted you out, the Colonel, he went crazy. Thought she was in on it. He lost his goddamn mind. He went after Lieutenant Whitaker. He was gonna kill her, Deke. Deke!
Yeah, I'm listening.
But I stopped him, Deke. I did. I told him that all that poison shit she's cooking up, maybe we use it to kill the freaks, but maybe we don't. Maybe there's an enemy camp. Maybe they got one water supply. Maybe dumping a gallon of hemlock into that. Maybe that solves a lot of problems. Anyway, the Colonel, he likes that idea. So he puts me in charge of the Ark. Wants me to keep it safe. She reports to me now, Deke. To me.
What do you want, Schizo?
Bro, I just wanted to warn you. They're coming. I can't stop them. They're coming, and this time the Colonel's bringing the whole damn house.
Well, let him. We're not going anywhere. And when he comes, this time, We'll be ready for him.
Hey, Deke. Captain, the Colonel's waiting. I'll be there, goddammit! Now get out!
Hey, Deke. Look, I gotta go. But, I'll tell Lieutenant Whitaker that you send your best wishes. Captain Sarkozy signing off.
Oh, goddamn you, Skizzo.
Deke, you there?
Yeah, Ricky, I'm here.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming back to help us.
Oh, what the fuck?
Bounties. Okay, what were you saying?
I just wanted to say thank you for coming back to help us.
I'm just sorry I was too late.
You weren't. We'll stop him. Skizzo, we're gonna stop him, right?
Yeah, we're gonna stop him.
I wanted to say I'm sorry about Sarah. I can't imagine what you must be going through losing
Yeah, you really can't.
someone.
That was just like a
twice
tiny
that.
horde.
Hey, I haven't lost her yet. We're building a really big bomb, remember?
Well, we're glad to have you back. Lost Lake needs you.
Hey, Ricky, it wasn't his fault. You know, Iron Mike, I mean, he was only trying to do the right thing.
I know. Ricky out.
I do like how they gave me that it had a health bar this time. Kind of wish that would have been the case for all of them.
Shit. Right out of the way. Right on target.
You're gonna want that meat.
Meat. Got you.
I get fucked.
Finally.
Jesus Christ, I thought he was alive again. We're good. We're good. Also, I got the achievement. What is this? Right out to take back what's yours. I got that. I also got the achievement. I have 3 camps at maximum trust. Okay, so where is this horde? Maybe a cave or something around here.
Shit.
Was this the horde I already took out? No. I don't get it. It says that there's a horde right here. There ain't shit here. What the fuck is this horde? Alright, fine. I'll go to this one. Because I don't see where this horde is. There's no cave, there's no nothing. Oh, hey, I just sent the message in Discord, man. So you can voice, you can robot person talk. Alright, hold on. You just alt-tab out of the game. Normally my game does, hey, nobody likes that, but I'm doing it. I'll hop in the voice for a minute with you. And you can hear my raspy, dying voice. If I can get Discord to even open. Just being a bitch. Alright, well, this room will be now co-hosted by Robot Ken.
Jello.
Hey, you're not a robot.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like buffering really bad.
I mean, sound pretty clear to me right now.
That's good. That might change in a little bit because I haven't even gone to any of the other harbors tonight.
There's the horde.
The
So
person they left.
Go ahead.
person they left in charge at the port because the normal guy is on vacation was like freaking out because they're like, oh my god, we don't have like 10 people working. We can't handle this without 10 people working. So they were like, ask Kenneth if he can come down here and work a shift. So I went down there to work a shift, and then when I got there, I was like, they had one boat with like 400 people on it, and then the other boat has 4,500 people on it. I was like, okay, if there was two boats that had 4,500 people on it, I can see why they need 10 people. Like, basically one boat is like a 4 to 5 person job if it's like full and it's huge, like the one was.
Yeah.
And the other one is not. It's like a 1 to 2 person job.
Ah.
So I had to work there for like 4.5 hours. Then I got there and it's like, why am I here? And I asked the guy who was supposed to be the person in charge of the shift, and they were like, I don't know, why are you? Who told you you needed help? And I was like, well, the deputy harbor master. He's like, well, I guess we need help then. I was like, I don't know.
He should have been like, alright, I'm going. I don't need to be here, obviously.
Well, basically, I was going to do that. Because I was like, okay, well, let me go check with the people in the other booth just to see if they're okay, you know, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just a bunch of, like, retards working at night or something. Maybe the babysitter.
I mean, you do work with a bunch of idiots.
So, like, I did, and there is, like, some of the more competent workers, and I was like, okay, I really don't need to do this. So then I called my boss, the deputy harbor master, and I was like, hey, why do you need help tonight? He was like, I don't know, they just said they needed help. And I was like, oh, I was just checking to make sure there wasn't something I was missing or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be like Poe and just be like, oh, you're not telling me all the parameters of missions, so fuck it, I'm doing my own mission. And the one person was like, well, I haven't taken lunch yet. And then I was like, okay, well, I mean, if they don't send somebody down to break you for lunch, then I'll break you for lunch, and then I'll get out of here. And then they did end up sending somebody to break them for lunch, so I was like, I don't need to be here. Then I remembered last night was long and horrible. So I was like, I could just stay here.
I should do it.
Not do my normal stuff.
Right.
They did ask me to be here. I did that instead, and I was just like, normally when I go down there, I don't get to talk to like the technicians or whatever. I always talk to like the officers or like the bosses and stuff. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to the technicians, see what they think about what's going on here and how things are going and like what they see as problems and stuff. Do some reconnaissance and learn some new stuff. Some not so good new stuff.
Oh, what do you mean not so good stuff?
So, we work in security, right?
Yeah.
And we do so because the Coast Guard says we need to, right?
Right.
Well, I found out some of the people got trained by being told, hey, sign this so you're trained because the Coast Guard's watching. And so when I was asking them, like, did they actually go over the stuff with you? No. They just made me sign a list thing saying that I was trained. And I was like, So, like, I was letting them take, like, question and answer. I gave them, like, a questions and answers session, and they were just like, what do you do if this happened? It's all, like, it's all stuff that if they had been trained, they would know the answers to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I can't fault them for not knowing the answers. I could have easily just been like, well, that's fucking common sense. Why? But, you know, they hired a bunch of, like, kids right out of high school this year.
Right.
So, like, it's like, I gotta, like, not become an instant cynic here and be like, hey, you know, maybe they actually don't know this stuff because life experience is a thing.
Right.
So, like, I asked them, I was like, what jobs have you guys had before? And the one's like, well, when I'm in college, I'm a librarian, volunteer-like. And I was like, okay. This is a good foundation. The other one's like, I volunteer at church to set up Zoom meetings and babysit. And I was like, yep. Dealing with some real bright, like, special forces types here.
You know what I can't believe?
So then I was just like,
alright, go on.
what?
Oh, it was just because when I was at the gym, I was thinking about what the fuck we were talking about yesterday, and I'm like, we had like an in-depth conversation about fucking 2 just stupid action movies. It's like I wanted to say, why are we waxing like philosophy about these fucking? They're just fucking movies. They're stupid. They're good in their own way, but
yeah.
Starship Troopers is by far the dumber of the 2. Because it's awful.
I'm not gonna rehash your arguments, but that's what happens when you get old, Brian.
It isn't what happens when you get old. It's like it makes no sense to fucking just keep talking about this. Yeah, it's like there's no. RoboCop, you can't even compare the 2. They're completely different.
I'm not getting back into it. I made my arguments.
It wasn't even an argument. It was just like you just kept talking about bullshit.
It's hilarious. Because I'm like, conversation's over, but you're like bitching that you're still talking about it.
But that's the thing, is it's like it doesn't make any sense. It's like, how are you this passionate about a shitty movie?
Well, I just told you the story about the people I work with.
Well, I mean, that's different. You work with a bunch of fucking idiots. Granted, I work with a bunch of idiots too, but I mean, well, you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I gotta have something that I'm shitted about. That's not work.
I mean, you can relate because I have a bunch of bosses that are idiots. At least, the ones that are supposed to matter and be in charge. They're just absolute morons.
The problem is that these people aren't idiots. They just aren't being taught. And it's painful. Very painful. Because there's, what, I counted today, 28 of them down there.
Jesus Christ.
In 2019, we had like 14 of us. So, like, it's literally double what we had. And we had a busier season then. And we got more done than we did with half the people. The difference, though, is that those people we had in 2019 were primarily a bunch of like self-starters and people with life experience,
Right. You're not fresh out of high school where this is my only job.
Yeah. So like, it could be really easy just like, you guys are a bunch of dumbasses, but it's like not their fault. Like they haven't had a chance to develop and to not be ignorant, I guess is the best way to put it. So like I was just talking to them, and the other problem is they're all PTL. Like they're making roughly $20 an hour, unbenefited, doing 410s a week. Like that is a cushy ass job for the amount of like expectation that they're given. Like they shouldn't be making $20 a week.
$20 a week. $20 a week. Things are a lot worse than I thought.
Dude, I'm brain dead tonight. Like I had to do brain dead to even come in. Like before I even got into work, both my phones, my personal phone and my work phone, were blowing up from text messages from people at work. I'm just like, I have a work phone, so my personal phone doesn't go ding, 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 ding. I get all excited because who the hell's trying to talk to me finally? How many people are reaching out to me? Oh, it's my boss.
You
I'm not the first one to start the
You almost want to say, I don't want to talk to any of you.
Yeah. And it's like, well, this happened in this harbor today, this happened in this other harbor today, and then in this harbor, this happened. And by the way, this is happening over here. And it's like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Can you come in and fix stuff?
And then I had an email when I came in saying, by the way, this happened. And I was just like, I just responded to the email like, I can't be everywhere at once. Like, I don't know. Like, I could tell you that this thing happens more often, or doesn't happen at all when the fishing fleet's out fishing. Like, so I think there's a correlation there. And they're like, well, you can't blame the fishermen for this. And it's like, half the week they're gone, and they'll come. They come back, and people start missing gas out of their trucks. But I think I know where it's going.
I think the fishermen are taking it.
I don't want to say, but I'm pretty sure.
If I had to guess.
Yeah. And then I got a response like, I know you're stretched very thin, and I don't know why the cause is. And I was just like,
Squatter camp.
I'll press the elimination.
Around here, yeah.
Like, come on, man. It was like, last night, I was like in one of the harbors, and I hear yelling from one of the other harbors. And they're like close enough to where that can be a thing, but it's not a normal thing. So I was like, okay, let's go investigate what's going on over here. And I like pull into that harbor lot at the same time as like 4 cop cars. I'm like, this is good. I wonder what's going on. It was like something like some fishermen were arguing with a girl who was off of a yacht or something. And it was just like, oh, great. And then somebody said something about a gun. And it was like, oh, awesome. And the cops were like, we don't know what's going on. And I was like, me neither.
Me neither. I gotta go.
Well, no, because I'm supposed to help them where I can. So, like, one of the cops pulled me off to the side. He's like, is there anything you could tell us about these guys? And I was like, figure out what boat they're on, or, like, one of their names, or, like, what slip they're in. I can tell you what boat, emergency contact for that boat, and all that stuff. So they finally got him to tell him, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go look that stuff up for him. And I did, and I told them exactly where it was, and I carry stall sheets so that I can assign moorage to boats.
Yeah.
Half an hour. So I literally have maps of the harbors in my pocket. So I was just like telling the cop, like, yeah, you know, right here. And it's like, in fact, I got a handy dandy map. And the cop was like, awesome. And I was like, you guys need and then I was like, you guys need anything else? He's like, I don't think so for right now, but if we do, you're gonna be around for a bit. I was like, yeah, I can stick around for a little bit.
Did you sing them the map song?
No, I didn't. My backpack was in my truck. My map was in my back pocket. Because you know you gotta sing the backpack song before you can get the map. I've watched Dora the Explorer. I know it goes.
So, in this game, I've learned.
Oh no!
Motherfucker! How to make napalm Molotov cocktails. And I thought if anybody would go, it would be you.
If they didn't go, I went sweet.
And they are wonderful.
Yeah, they probably burn for a really long time, and spread everywhere. Stick to things good.
Toss them in the middle of a horde. I throw what is called an attractor. Basically, it's just a noise maker. Zombies go to it. Here's your napalm. And yeah, I'm right at the end of the game. Because the game is like, okay, this is like the last mission. So
Oh, it gave you one of those warnings, like finish up all the loose ends if you
well, I
want
mean,
to.
it did. It was like, hey, if you take this mission, you're not going to be able to come south for a while. I was like, that's fine. And then I was like, all right, well, let's see what's going on up here. And then I looked at my map, and all the horde locations are now, like, just visually to me. I'm like, oh. So I know where all the hordes are. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm mopping up hordes. Plus there's a fucking drifter camp that apparently I missed, so I'm gonna go up there and murder everybody.
Nice.
And I traded in my assault rifle for a Tommy gun. And it, like, the only reason why I did it, I was like, this does more damage.
Murdering assholes, can't let any of them get out of here alive.
It does more damage and it holds more bullets.
Rest of you.
And it has better penetration power. I was like, alright. And what I love in this game is, like, say you go after like a camp or whatever, like what I'm doing right now. They got guys that'll charge you. Well, you have a gun. They have a bat.
You like stabbing him in the back, huh? That right? You like this?
They do that in the Division too.
Well, I know, you're just like, aw. He thinks he's people.
Best line of words I have ever uttered in Tarkov.
I just bashed this lady's brains in with this bat.
Ouch.
This guy came over here and was like, something's not right. And I shot him in the head. What's cool is I got this skill that when I get headshots, I heal myself.
Oh, nice.
It's like a Borderlands skill, almost.
I think most third-person shooters have a skill like that, though, because I think that's in the Division, too. You can get gear that gives you that.
Yeah. I just got an instant kill. Guy came up behind me and grabbed me, and then I stabbed him.
Nice.
Oh, I found their bunker, too. Cool.
Yeah, when I went to the port today, like, after I talked to everybody, I was like, I gotta call my dad, because this is stupid. Just like, yeah, they're stupid. Yeah, he works for the department too, so it was just like, hey.
That's it.
And I guess today.
How do you like that, huh? Being ambushed, you like that?
So it's Thursday, so or no, it's Friday night. Thursday night into Friday is usually when the fishing closes for the week.
Yeah.
And then it starts again on Sunday. Well, like, there's a bunch of fishing boats coming back, and some of them they got trained to like call and get their assigned spots and stuff. Others are still calling on the radio. So, like, there's a whole bunch of stalls that are already filled. So, like, basically a whole bunch of parking spots that are already filled. But the boats aren't there yet because they're coming back, right?
Right.
Well, I guess one of the fishing boats was going to just try to go into a stall, and they were, like, calling, and they were like, hey, is it okay if I go into this stall? And so my dad was on the radio with them, and he was like, no, that stall is occupied. And he was like, well, I'm right here, and it's empty. And it's like, that person's coming back, occupied. Like, you can't go there. I don't have any stalls for you. Oh, wait. No. My lights are on. That cop's confused me.
Looks like they marked it up good.
I'm not having my brights on. No, my lights are on.
What's this? How to create?
Oh, look, there's a Nero thing that I missed. Okay, I can get that. Alright, this is... Oh, there's a Nero thing right fucking there. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I guess he's like arguing with the guy and basically saying, I can put you in this spot over here. And they're like, but this spot's empty. I'm going to take this spot. And it's like, no, can't take that. And so it's like a $250 ticket if you take a spot you're not assigned to. So the guy's like, well, I'm just going to take this spot. My dad's like, okay, if you take that spot, then I'm going to come down and give you a ticket. The guy was like, well, how much is the ticket? He's like, $250. The guy was like, are you sure you can't put me in this spot? My dad's like, yes, you can't go in this spot. I can put you over in this spot. So like they were just arguing back and forth. And then eventually my dad said, look, you can just get the hell out the harbor. You can't have any spot now. And the guy was like, well, how are you going to know? He's like, because I'm going to come down there and give you a ticket if you take a spot. He's like, and then I'll trespass you from the harbors for a year if you take a spot without permission. It's like, and the guy's like, well, you're really going to do that? And my dad's like, yes.
Fucking try me.
And so, like, the guy stops calling, and then, like, a boat right after calls. And he's like, all I need is a place to tie up for the night. I'll take wherever you got.
What the hell is that sound?
And after that, another guy was like, yeah, same deal. Just need a spot to tie up. Just like a spot to tie up. I don't care where it's at. And then, like, another guy was like, thank you for doing it. That guy's an asshole. I just need a spot. And then the guy called the phone to try to get a spot. And he's like, yeah, I'm looking to get a spot at Harris. And then my dad answered the phone. He's like, I just talked to you on the radio.
The answer is still no.
Yeah. And then, trying to be nice, my dad was like, look, you can go to this spot for tonight, and if a spot opens up, we'll talk to you tomorrow. And the guy was like, but I want this. And my dad was like, no.
And Nero had all the good shit.
Is this spot or no spot? Like,
it's like, you know what? Stay there. I'm coming down with a rocket launcher. I'm sinking your boat. Enough of this malarkey. All right, now hold on. I got a
Nero micro recorder.
A Nero micro recorder I got to listen to.
Not sure I want to listen.
Hey, how many runs has this been? God. I'm tired.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm right there with you. It's too goddamn many. Lost count.
Hey, you checked the manifest? Where's the next load going, huh?
It's over at the Iron Butte Ranch. They started a new dig site just outside the resort there.
That must have made those rich assholes happy. I wonder how much a house on the 9th hole's worth now that it backs up to a mass grave, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell?
What are they doing?
Jesus! Break! Break!
Oh, no, we're gonna hit him! No!
Well, I just heard a train derail, so that sucks.
the cop just confused me not too long ago. I was driving past him, and he had just gotten through from a traffic stop, so I was going slow. Because Alaska has a move over or, reduced speed law.
Yeah.
I couldn't move over, so I was reducing the speed. Then he got done with the traffic stop and then flashed his lights at me. I was like, oh shit, are my lights not on? Like a mini freak out. Well, no, what am I doing wrong?
He pulls you over. You know why I pulled you over? I have no idea what's going on.
Well, no, he didn't stop me or anything. I think he was just saying hi.
Could you pick a less scary way to say hi?
Well, I mean, just like flashing his high beams, I guess. But still, that's like the universal, like, your lights aren't on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember, it was last year sometime. Not last year. Year before. I was driving from a gas station, because the one gas station was too far away from the dealership, or the one that was close to us was closed, so we had to go to the far away one. So I started heading down there, and I started coming back. This guy behind me is flashing his lights. I'm like, what the fuck is this asshole flashing his lights at me for? And then it wasn't like until about 300 feet later I realized, oh, my lights were off. And it was the middle of the night.
I was doing that the other day. I was like, I thought I had my lights on in my truck when I was going home.
Yeah.
I just had like the daytime running lights on. And I like got to where my house is, where there's significantly a lot less like overhead lights, and I was like, why is it so dark? And then somebody flashed their lights at me, and then I looked down and I was like, oh. So I fixed it, but yeah, some more of the cops were telling me that I should jump ship and then go join the PD again. They were just like, you work late nights as it is anyways, you might as well just like extend your shift and then just have more capability to stop this stuff instead of just being like, yep, that happened.
Right.
It's like the other night, if they stuck around a little bit longer or needed something else, I was like on the verge of being like, how do I? It'd be so much better. Not like it'd be way more responsibility and a harder job, but like my toolbox of things I could do would be so much more expanded. They're just like, hey bro, you can't do that. I'd be like, hey bro, you can't do that or else.
What are you going to do about it? Well, I'm glad you asked. And along came Zappy.
Crazy. No.
We're on the same wavelength there.
No, I wouldn't be like that, but
I would be more like flash out. What?
like that video of the kid and the dad playing like Nerf War or whatever, and he flashbangs his kid.
What?
Have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
Like from the point of view of the nanny cam in the kid's room, the kid's got to be like between 5 and 7, and you just see this dude with like a helmet on, and then the thing, and the door like just props open a little bit, and you see a flashbang go into the room. And then he pounds the corner and like that moves.
That's hilarious.
Like the caption is like when your babysitter's a veteran or something like that. It's like another one I saw is like it's like some comedian who's a veteran. They're like saying, you know, like there was their daughters got asked out on a date, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna go play airsoft and stuff, and so they like went to this airsoft game with like a bunch of like people that were in the Marines that graduated the class before them and stuff.
Yeah.
And came back, she's like, I don't know what happened, Dad, but my boyfriend dumped me, or like he doesn't want to see me anymore. And he's like, well, what happened, sweetie? And she's like, apparently knowing how to like tie corners and do tactical stuff is weird. He said that I was weird and didn't want to hang out with me because it was scary, and she's like, the Marines wanted me on their team because I knew what I was doing.
I mean, if you want to win, yeah, take the person that knows what the fuck she's doing.
The dad was like, that's alright, sweetie, it's better find out on the second date instead of like months or so later. He's like, he's obviously just a weenie. Yeah, I don't know, man. Today's been a crazy day. Yesterday was today's been an easy day compared to yesterday. It's like, this might be the first day that I get out of work on time this week.
That's insane.
Yeah, like what was it? Monday I clocked in 9 hours. Tuesday it was 9 hours with no lunch. Wednesday was 8.5 hours with a half-hour lunch. So technically, I was here for 9 hours. And I don't think on Tuesday I remembered to cancel my meal deduction, so it's actually 10 hours. And then yesterday it was another 8.5 hours with the full lunch, so I was at work for 9.5 hours. And today I took a full lunch, and it's just now turning midnight, so I have 1 more hour. And I haven't even been to all the harbors yet, so I'm going to the farthest one now. I hit the other one and I hit the one, but then I had to pump out a boat in the one, so that took longer than I expected. And then I was pissed because so like the one harbor I'm going to now only has 3 pumps. Like they have a big gas, like 4 or 2-stroke pump.
Yeah.
For large volumes of water. Then we have like a little electric sump pump, and then they have like a beefy electric sump pump out there. And then at the downtown harbors, we got like 6 of the regular sump pumps, and then we have 2 bilge pumps, which are normally they're like average bilge pumps for a medium-sized boat.
All right.
Which is basically just a sump pump, but they're designed to with float switches and stuff so that they turn on automatically. Except these ones are set up to where you can stick a motorcycle battery on them or like a golf cart battery on them.
All right.
And you set them and forget them, and then you also don't need like more, so you don't have to like drag out an extension cord and stuff to get it going.
Yeah.
And then like 3 huge gas-operated pumps. Which suck because you can never get them primed to pump. Yeah, those ones suck. But then the battery-operated pumps that we have were set up by my dad. We have 3 of them, and they bought new batteries, but they didn't, like, they threw out the connectors for the batteries to the pumps. So, like, what I was going to do is I was just going to grab one of those, throw it in there, and then cover the battery and just have it sit in the boat so it could pump all night if it needed to, because we're supposed to get a shit ton of rain tonight.
Right.
But I couldn't find any of the connectors for the batteries for them. And it's probably because they threw out the bad batteries with the connectors on them.
Right. All right. Hold on. Hold that thought. I got a micro recorder. This should be the last one.
Field note 1960.
Because I got my health and focus and stamina all at max now.
Subject and are beginning
Gotcha.
to...
Actually, where's Copeland's camp? Oh, shit. Well, so much for that micro recorder. I accidentally fast traveled and I won't get to hear it. Oh well.
I know him. Let him in.
Okay then.
I accidentally hit. I'm gonna fast travel. I just wasn't even thinking about it.
What can I do you for?
Gotcha.
I was distracted.
Yeah, so the easy to set up like battery operated one that I could have just left there all night and told the guy, left a note for the guys in the morning saying, hey, I left this battery operated pump there so the boat don't sink.
Yeah.
I couldn't because, I didn't have the stuff for it. So I grabbed one of the regular sump pumps and an extension cord and ran it out there. The extension cord was like literally like 2 inches too short to reach the boat. So I was like, motherfucker. So I had to grab another extension cord, but I didn't want to get a really long extension cord because that'd be dumb. So I found a small one and hooked it up, and then I was like, I don't want to sit here and watch this pump out. That's why I wanted one of the battery ones. So I just I did a quick walk through the harbor to make sure no other boats were going to sink. And then I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go check the other places and then come back here and clean this up. Hopefully, by the time I check the other places, this boat will be pumped out. Can wrap this up and put it away. It's just like, I need to like clone myself or get them to like get me some help because can't just do this by myself. And it was like, what was it? Yesterday, my dad was complaining. He's like, "There's these 5 cars there. How come they're not gone yet?" And because they're basically abandoned cars, but people are still like putting new parking permits and stuff on them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they won't let me impound them because they have parking stickers on them, and where they're parked, they're not in anybody's way, and nobody else is really complaining about them. So, like, they won't let me do anything about it. Like, it's up to our boss to decide when he wants them to go away or what he wants to do with it. If he's okay with them sitting there in storage without them paying for storage or what. And he's like, my hands are tied. He's like, well, they've been sitting there for, I mean, just bitching about it. I was like, fine. You want me to go light them on fire? You want me to go get some, like, TNT and then blow them up and send them into the water? What do you want me to do? I was like, I'll take a truck. Fuck it. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, for reals, man. Give me a break.
Like, look, I'll do what you want.
Like, you want me to light them on fire? They'll go away. And my dad was finally like, I get it, you can't do it all by yourself. And it's like, yeah, you fuckers can go ticket the fuck out of those cars too, you know? Not the only one allowed to write tickets. But everybody can write tickets. Just, come on. I shouldn't be the only one writing tickets.
Come on, we're a team here.
Like, we can both go and put charges under him.
They'll never know. I'll tell you what, I'm liking these attractors and attractor bombs. They're fucking great. Look at all these dead zombies. I went into their home and I threw 2 napalm bombs on them. I kind of feel bad about that. I went into their home and burned them alive. Getting Vietnam vibes. Oh, also I have probably one of my favorite skills.
What's that?
Where I can throw a rock and hit like it's like a weaker enemy. And they get like stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I can just walk up to them and go, yeah, you're dead. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Turn around. Ah! He didn't turn around. And I took his ear.
You just parked in 2 parking spots.
Just go put the ticket on his fucking car. Like, just walk up to him with the ticket already written, like, I can get rid of this.
The other day, somebody was, like, parked diagonally across 2 spots.
Yeah.
And I, like, walked up to the window of their car and knocked on it, and I was like, hey, man, could you just straighten yourself out? You're blocking spots. And then he's like, well, what are you, the parking police? And I was like, actually, kind of, yes.
Well, I am security, so...
They're like, what do you mean? And I was like, for one, I just came over here because I figured you're either dropping somebody off or picking them up. You're in a handicap. Like, you're in a designated parking spot for someone else. Not a handicap. It's like one of those, like... In our harbors, we have, like, fish and game spots. Like, spots that are typically for, like, the government to use and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for one, you're in a spot I can write you a ticket for. 2, you're blocking 2 of those spots, so I could give you 2 of those tickets. And 3, you're just being a general asshole. It's just like, he's like, are you the parking police? And I was like, yeah, we're for Doxa Harbors, and do you want tickets or do you want to be nice? was like, I don't care if you're picking somebody up or just dropping somebody off, but you can't sit here diagonally across 2 different parking spots that are marked for, government use. Like, are you part of the government? I don't see no stickers or anything on your car saying you are. They're like, well, I was just leaving. And I'm like, good. Go away then.
We don't have a problem then. Damn wolf. Fucking thing came out of nowhere.
But yeah, that thing yesterday at the end of the night, that was just weird. There's like a drunk fisherman fighting over some girl that was going to a yacht. And then the yacht captain came up and like slapped him or something.
What the fuck?
For his neck chain. His silver necklace chain.
Yeah.
And then like somebody was like, I'm gonna finish this in the morning. And I was just like, yeah, this isn't a me problem.
Guess you don't have to be worried about traffic no more, do you?
Like this is not a me problem. This is above my pay grade.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Just like that. Like today, it felt like when I went to the port. Like I was telling my dad, I was like, yeah, like it feels like you're like the general of an army, and then one of your like subordinates is like, help, we need help here, like right now. It's really bad. We're being attacked by, I don't know, thousands of orcs or whatever the fuck you want to equate it to. It's like we can't hold the position, and you get there, and it's like
a mouse. You went robotic at like the worst time. Like it was the killer is and it was like no. Like I missed everything you said because you went robotic.
It was funny. What was it? Yesterday when I robotic to like everybody but Bert.
Yes. Bert was like, well, I heard him just fine. It's like, well, you're the only one because nobody else heard anything.
It was also funny because it was only something that only really applied to Bert too. Well, I was almost like, well, that was just me speaking in encrypted form to Bert.
I was speaking Bertnese. I'm surprised I didn't get a fucking achievement for maxing out health, stamina, and focus. It seems like that would be something that you would get an achievement for. No achievement was had.
Maybe you haven't maxed it all out yet.
No, I did. The bars are full.
Maybe they get bigger.
They don't. Unless they do in New Game Plus, which I doubt.
Yeah, but most games separate the achievement from regular game to New Game Plus, so.
I just killed a bear. And every time I kill one of these bears, it reminds me of the bears that you killed in the
Someone's trapped. I gotta
the D&D game that you guys were playing.
Which bear?
Like the raging bears or whatever they were. Like the super bears that charged at you.
I think you're thinking of a different game than D&D. I think you're thinking of the zombie mega bears.
Yes, that's what it was. Because these things are pretty much zombie mega bears.
I got this.
Yeah, what was it? It was like the week that 28 Days Later came out or something like that. And we were playing, and I was like, hey, today, because I was running the game, and I was like, today's going to be a little bit different than usual. I'm going to run. Hey, he fixed himself. Must have heard me talking. I I was like, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm just gonna do like a horror style game tonight.
Yeah.
And like, I was doing it, and it was like, yeah, you know, they're mercenaries, and the mission that they had gotten was to go pick up these mega bears. Like this zoologist wanted them to get some mega bears so that they can, I don't know, do research stuff on them. I don't know, whatever scientists do when they have bears. And like, I had it to where like, kind of like Chronicles of Riddick, where the you know, the eclipse happens or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like weird things happen, except it was like a symbiote thing, like from Venom, that like turned all the mega bears into like zombies, and then like it made one giant like kaiju sized one, and they were like doing all right, and then they weren't doing all right.
Things change.
I was like, well, I was like with it. I was so. As a DM, if you roll something like a critical or something like that, if you're not showing your players what you're rolling in this set, I usually don't do that. Like, I usually let them see what I'm rolling and stuff.
Yeah.
But this session, I was just kind of, because I was just making up the fucking numbers in my head. I don't know what this thing's stats would be. This number sounds good.
How much health does it have? A lot.
So, like, I was rolling its attacks and stuff in secret and just kind of, like, going, oh, man. This one almost hit, even though it'd be, like, super critical. Well, one of them started, like, looking over my thing to see what I rolled, and they were like, oh, no, he super hit. And I was like, no, he didn't. So they're, like, calling me out on it. I was like, all right, fine. He shredded your truck. Good luck. And, like, of course it was, like, zombies, so, like, if the goo touched you or one of the things, like, one of the zombies that they had fought earlier, because they were, like, they went to, they stopped at, like, a gas station to, like, fortify it up and stuff, but it was filled with zombies. It was a really good one-shot that we did that kind of ended the campaign, unintentionally. So, like, one of them got bit, and they had them, like, strapped down in the back of the truck, because, they knew that there was a cure for it, so they were going to try to cure them.
Right.
And then at the same time, they were trying to mount like a heavy machine gun on the truck while they were driving erratically away from a giant kaiju bear that was chasing them. So I asked them how they were trying to mount it, and I kind of weighed the options, like what could happen. And they were like, instead of just being like smart and just like putting it where it's supposed to go, they were trying to like finagle it with like the tripod on top of the person that was turning into a zombie, and they were making not so smart choices. So like while they were trying to set it up, the person who was turning into a zombie was trying to attack them. And one thing led to another, and then they hit a bump, and then Christopher failed, like really horribly failed one of his like reflex checks to make sure that he didn't like lose control over the weapon. And while the quest item, the 50 caliber machine gun they had, like bounced out the back of the truck. So it's kind of like, well, this fight just got harder. So I was like really starting to whip the rolls for him, being like, yeah, he did not just roll a 30 something. You're good.
Am I really? Yes. Yes, you are.
Until they started looking at my rolls again. They're like, well, that was a pretty high roll. We figured out that his stats are this. And it's like, this is why you don't metagame. And it's just like, all right, fine, you know. There you go. Super crit. And then I looked up what happens to the vehicle. And it's like, well, the vehicle's flipped over on its side now. And none of you are buckled in.
So, let's see. Roll for damage from tumbling.
Yeah, so like Christopher ended up, and there's no like rules for what happens when you go flying out of a vehicle, so I kind of jury rigged some together real quick. That game has a grenade bounce chart.
Yeah.
And I changed that into a passenger bounce chart. And finagled some of the numbers. and figured out what would happen if it was a person instead of a grenade that was bouncing on the chart, and then like Christopher ended up like getting thrown like 20 yards, or not 20 yards, but like 20 feet from the truck. And then like Bert was in the passenger seat and actually wearing his seatbelt, so he just ended up in the truck upside down in his seatbelt.
I love that Bert is the only one that had a seatbelt on.
The character that I was playing was driving the truck, but was also like an alcoholic and drunk all the time. And why they let him drive the truck, I have no clue. But he was also buckled in.
It's amazing. The drunk was buckled in.
Yeah.
I like how you say, yeah, like you're surprised that I asked. The drunk was buckled in.
He's drunk. He's drunk. He's not that irresponsible. He's just drunk. I think it was something he did that had him buckled in. Because, like, you know, you're driving down a road in a rickety old truck, and I think Bert buckled in. Or something like that. And then, like, the other two, one of the people got pinned in the truck, and another person was just unconscious, like, right next to the person who was turning into a zombie. So they got bit by that person. And then Christopher had, like, one of those, the best way to describe it is like the lawyer on the toilet in Jurassic Park. Where he like got up, turned on his flashlight, and was just kind of like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And it was like, giant bear eats him.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
And Christopher they were all pissed about it by the end. Bert's character survived. And like, the worst part about it is right before that crit happened that knocked the truck over, the thing was like, it's like when you're fighting a boss in Dark Souls and you get it to like the last sliver of health and he just like ends you.
Yeah, I've had that happen plenty of times.
That's exactly where they were at. So they and I had a timer dice that I had been flipping, which I hadn't told them about, but it was like how long the eclipse was lasting for. And so, like, Bert gets out of the truck and he's trying to, like, help everybody else and find everybody else. Of course, can't find Christopher because he got eaten. And then, like, Mike, the character I was playing, I just said, yeah, he's passed out, you know. He's knocked out. So I didn't have another person to mess with.
Yeah.
And then Bert was, like, trying to find everybody else, but pretty much everybody else was dead. And then, like, Bert was on the verge of joining them in death. But he had managed to survive long enough that the eclipse had ended, and basically, like in Chronicles of Riddick, it was the thing that was causing the zombieism, like, only happens during the eclipse. So, like, Bert's, like, walking around this truck with, like, a whole bunch of dead, like, zombie bears around it, and just going, what the fuck just happened? And pretty much everybody was pissed and done. They were like, that was really cool, but this is fucking stupid. You, like, totally killed the party and stuff. And I was like, well, I did say this was going to be a hard encounter and that it was going to be, like, a really horror-driven thing. And then, like, I was just going to... Unfortunately for some of the people, because they didn't like how, like, serious the rules were and stuff. I think that game is still probably one of Bert and mine's favorites because of that. Like, nobody else, like, wanted to play it again. And I was like, oh, come on, man. It's just... I was like, next week we'll go back to doing what we were doing before, and this will just have been a nightmare or something. I was like, we're literally just doing this because 28 Days Later came out, and I thought it would be cool to do a theme thing for it.
Right.
But they were like, no, this game is stupid. And I was like, oh, come on. That was fun.
It was fun. I killed all of you.
It wasn't even that I killed them all. And for me, it was just fun because it messed with some of the rules that we had never used before and stuff.
I mean, yeah, and then I mean, you didn't kill them all.
Yeah.
Bert's still alive.
We did end up playing that game again later, and it's funny because like they wanted to make new characters and do a different scenario and stuff.
Yeah.
Like through the game, they got a delivery dropped off. Because it's like a sci-fi game, so there's spaceships and stuff. And they had a delivery dropped off, and they were like doing smuggling missions. And the people who dropped off the delivery was Bert's old character from that game, and then my driver character from that game.
That's good. I love that you brought it full circle.
I think Bert appreciated it most, but it was just like, yeah, you're getting. And then like Bert was like, what was their names again? And I like read the names off. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah, it's exactly who you think it is, Bert. It's you in a past life, so he's still doing well.
Let's see, does this distractor?
But yeah, that game was pretty cool. It was a pretty fun game. Just the way it did stuff was like neat and cooler than the way other games do stuff. Because it did something that's kind of different for a lot of pen and paper games. It had like epic failure, success, like really good success, and then like if you just succeeded too well, it could have a negative connotation to it. For instance, like say you rolled like the max you could roll on something, like it had rules for like doing it too well. So say like you're trying to stop like a truck or something by shooting its engine block or something like that, but you want to capture the truck. If you succeeded too well, it's like, well, you stopped the truck, all right. Can't use it anymore. Which is an interesting mechanic because a lot of games don't do that, and it's kind of like it doesn't punish you for being exceptional. It kind of makes it. What it does kind of punish you for being too exceptional by making it like not worth maximizing stacks or min-maxing stuff. So like it'd be like, yeah, if you want to, you can bench press the tank, but you know, there's negatives to bench pressing a tank.
Your muscles ripped.
Well, it wouldn't even be like that. It's like, well, you know, go shake that tank up, and it's like, okay, well, you pushed it off a cliff. Good luck.
I just wanted you to know.
Well, if that's what you wanted to do, great. If that's not what you wanted to do, well, that sucks.
Life ain't ever gonna be easy again. But you're making a difference.
Or like the better example would be like, you know, I want to shoot the truck and stop it by damaging the radiator. Like, all right, well, you over succeeded, so you stopped that truck. All right, it's never gonna run again. You killed the engine block.
How was I supposed to know?
Or like Christopher once, he was just like, I'm gonna watch these two bullet trains pass, and it's like, okay, and it's like, I super succeeded, and it's like, well, you watched them both pass, but there's two bullet trains going in opposite directions. Like your eyes are kind of strained because you saw it all. Your brain was like, whoa, and now you're out of commission for a little bit. Which sounds weird, like saying that it had ways for punishing people from being too good at something.
Yeah.
But again, it was one of those things to like prevent people from just being too good at stuff. It's like, oh, I got a strength of 100. Okay, well, you can't do non-lethal damage.
I would like to knock him out. You knocked his head off.
What the hell's the name of
He's knocked out because he ain't ever getting back up.
Yeah. And I wouldn't use it often to like screw with them. It would just be in situations like that where like, well, you don't know how to pull your punches, so you got him.
He's dead.
His face is all good now. Good luck.
Can I get anything else for you? What else can I do for you?
Ooh, all right, let's see what weapons you got. You got a piece of shit.
Some of the other players didn't like that, though, because they're like, well, we succeeded at the thing, so why is there a negative? And it's like, well, you over-succeeded at it. Like, you overachieved it. Like, in some instances, that is a good thing. Like, if you're plotting out, like, map coordinates or something like that, go for it. Overachieve, you might find a shortcut or something. But it's like when you're doing a physical skill or something, or you're trying to blow something up, like, you can overdo it. and it was kind of more or less because it wasn't a system that had like win, like succeed, fail. It was like a system that had a sweet spot mechanic
Yeah.
where it'd be like, to do this task you want, because it was a D100 system. So it's like it would be the same thing with like shooting and stuff.
You just gonna stand there?
You would have like a range band, and it would be like, okay, between like 60 and 70%, you're hitting optimal what you want to do for shooting. So if you roll a 60 or 70, you're doing well.
Yeah.
But if you roll like a 100, then like your gun jams or something, or your gun jams, or you overcorrected something, like you overdid it. Because it was weird how it figured out what you wanted to do. But it was neat because it gave you that, like, you didn't fail at the thing, but you didn't succeed at it either because you overcompensated or you overdid it.
Yeah.
Like when you're trying to get a bolt off or something, and then you ring it too far, or you wrench it too hard, and you'd you'd break the head off or something. It's like you succeeded at the thing you were trying to do, just not the way you wanted to.
Right. I am missing one, like, raider ambush camp. I don't know where it's at. This was definitely the last fucking mission. Like, it was the last mission 100%. And I have beaten the game. I gotta do the last mission, but I'm also taking out all the hordes. Like, I'm wiping the board clean.
Ripper camp. Goddamn.
There's a Ripper camp. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. I think this is the
They
last.
don't just repopulate the hordes.
No, it's like you got the hordes in specific spots. Once that horde is dead, they're gone.
Mm. But it'll still repopulate random zombies throughout the maps.
Yeah, of course. There's always zombies.
I gotta clear the camp. Bunch of murderers and thieves, and I can't let any of them escape.
I have a bullpup assault rifle now. I replaced my Tommy gun.
There's one. Gotta finish this.
It does slightly less damage. Like, when I say slightly, I mean like you couldn't even tell the difference, like, of how much damage it did
What do
or
you think
didn't
now,
do.
huh? Somebody shoots back. How do you like that?
Gotcha. Damages. That's another thing that would happen if you over succeeded. Like, it did damage by bullet in that game. So, like, you would say, I want to shoot so and so, so and so, so and so.
Yeah.
And if you shot well, then like all your bullets would hit the first guy. Oops.
What about that guy? Yeah, the first guy who took all those bullets.
It's like, that guy's definitely dead, though.
Like, he's dead as shit.
For a lot of the guys who had played like nothing but D&D, it was a little hard to get used to, but for Bert and I, it was essentially the first like tabletop role-playing game we played, so it made things way easier for us.
And I've never played any tabletop. None. You guys were doing that after I left.
I know.
Okay, you guys are probably like, Brian's too stupid to get this anyways. It's good that he's gone. I hated him. I never liked him anyways. I plotted his murder. He left before I could see it through. Clever girl.
No, it was just kind of like Bert and I were sitting there, and it was like, Brian, he left us. He left us.
And I can't
Bert
even
and
say
were-
that's not what I'm going to do, because that's exactly what I fucking did.
Yeah, and then me and Bert were just kind of like, that's not working.
And then Ken left.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Because life goes on. Life finds a way.
Life finds a way.
One more to go.
I'm gonna do my best to get home on time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Next time, set up an ambush. Don't pick on the wrong guy.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's see if they got an underground bar. Here's the hatch. Yeah, I knew you had one.
I had to do that so that I could differentiate the two. So the next time Bert goes on Lord of the Rings and get sing the Jurassic Park song.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. That's fucking Lord of the Rings too, but that's Saruman.
Nope.
That's when the camera's zooming into like the caves and shit where they're making all the orcs or the Uruk-hai.
Hey,
yeah. Potholes over here are strong.
Yes, good.
So what do you think of the new Lord of the Rings show that's coming out?
I don't know how I feel about it. For me, I kind of like my high fantasy on the dystopia side of things.
Like post-apocalyptic?
Not post-apocalyptic. I guess kinda. I like it better when, like, you're in a high fantasy setting, but, like, all the high fantasy stuff is kind of myth and legend. So, like, how the Lord of the Rings was, where they went to all these mythic places, but they were, like, ruins.
Oh, okay.
And, like, magic is kind of on the decline, but it still exists. So, like, when they find something like a magic item or something, it's just that much more impressive.
Right.
And it leaves more to, like, the mind's eye, like, when they see a abandoned city or something, or a city in decline, it's like, man, this would have been, you can kind of fill in the blanks in your own head.
Yeah.
Whereas the new show looks like it's going to be more, like, high fantasy, where it's just, like, all that stuff that we made up in our heads when we saw, like, Helm's Deep, or we saw, like, the Mines of Moria and stuff, are just going to be, like, how they were. And to me, that kind of takes the mysticism away from high fantasy. Because it's not like it's like myth and legend. It is real. It's going on, you know? I'll probably watch it, but
you're not gonna like it. Well, yeah, I mean, we can't say that.
Yeah, I might like it, but it's not my preferred time period for that kind of setting.
I was watching a breaker zombie and a rage bear fight each other, and then they took the fight over the hill, and I lost sight of them. So I don't know who was gonna win. I was like, this is gonna be an interesting fight. I think the bear won, because it's it's a bear. Bear definitely won.
Oh, you know, Bert's playing Stray.
Yes.
Christopher was like super pissed off about it.
He's pissed off about it?
About Bert playing it.
Why? Chris is playing it too, isn't he?
Well, I know Chris is playing it too. It's because it's because when I brought it up to Bert once when we were all in voice.
Yeah.
Bert was just, I'm not interested. And then, like, Christopher was like, what the fuck do you mean you're not interested? It's cats and Cyberpunk. Like, that's like your whole life, Bert.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Chris, like, I'm not going to play it. It's probably going to be stupid. I'm not interested in it. So, like, I had a feeling that Bert was, like, lying. You know, like, just being narcissistic.
Yeah.
But like Christopher took it serious, and he was like, I thought he would really be interested in that game. That's why I shared it with him. So like the fact that Bert's actually playing it, Chris was like, Bert said he wasn't even gonna get it, that asshole.
It's not like you can co-op through Stray, so.
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of like magic and shit, so there was an update for Conan, right?
Mm-hmm.
They added in magic.
What?
Yeah. Like I saw a thing. I don't know if it's an expansion or what, but it's like, oh, Conan Exiles magic. I'm like, what the fuck? Why wasn't this a thing when we were playing it?
You mean we could have been throwing fireballs at each other instead of punching each other?
I am assuming we'd probably have to learn it, but there might have been somebody who was like, oh yeah, I just know how to do magic because I'm awesome. It was still, that's like, every time we play a survival game, that's how we started off. Just...
Yeah, that person was doing something bad in the parking lot. They were asking me why I wanted to stay later, like start later and stay later.
Yeah.
I was like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago I stayed late just to see what it was like at night and stuff. And I was like right at about 12:10, like right after they're really sure that I'm gone. Because I had parked the truck at the office and walked over here.
Yeah.
And I had taken like my work jacket off just so I could watch. And like right about at 12:10 when they thought I was gone, it was like all my cockroaches came out. So.
Let's see, are they in their cave? Shouldn't be, it's nighttime. Oh, this is just going to be a little horde.
There. Boat is fully pumped out.
Nice.
Not thinking tonight.
Achievement unlocked. Work completed. But you gotta say
Oh, my dad not
you gotta say it in the peasant voice from Warcraft 2.
Gabu?
Work is done.
Dug. No, my dad and the guy is a guy that works the same day that we do, Doug. They were like, oh, don't worry about that boat, we'll pump it out in the morning. And I got over here, it had maybe like a quarter-inch worth of like, take it in seawater. He was like, we should probably pump this out.
LMG doing the work, taking out freakers left and right. Apparently I couldn't jump on that rock. Run by, pick up these ears real quick.
Technically, the way this works is that I work for the harbor department, and we basically like a trailer park or something, right? We manage the space that we can rent.
Right.
But you are responsible for your vehicle, so your boat is completely your responsibility. We are not responsible for making sure, technically, you're not 100% responsible for making sure that your boat doesn't sink. That is all on you. So if we pump your boat out, you get charged for it. They called this guy 3 times earlier today, during the day, and he did not answer his phone. Which tells me that if I called him at half hour past midnight, he would not answer his phone.
Probably not.
But if a boat sinks and it like leaks a whole bunch of gas or something like that, then it causes a problem, and it becomes our problem in a way. So we don't necessarily let boats sink.
I mean, I know you don't let boats sink, but it's like, if it happens, it's kind of like, well, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if it happens, it's not our responsibility to make sure your boat doesn't sink.
Yeah.
We
can call you, but something's happened to your boat. What? It's getting smaller? Oh, it's sinking.
But we're not just going to be like, oh, it's sinking, and then not do anything about it either.
We're going to throw a Molotov on it. What happened? It caught fire. How did it catch fire? I don't know. I was watching it the whole time. Suddenly a fire appeared. It doesn't make sense. A lot of things in this world don't make sense, man. What can I tell you? Anyways, use your fine for littering the harbor with your boat wreckage.
That bill. So I'm going to leave this country. This shed instead of this other thing.
Still, you son of a bitch!
Because there's no pumps in this harbor. And it's because it's close enough to our harbor, we should be already starting to get the pumps. But I got a feeling that since it's supposed to be raining like tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, it's supposed to get like really bad on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like monsoon levels of rain.
Oh my.
That we're probably going to have to pump that boat out again. If the person hadn't checked out in 2 days. So,
what I like about this game is The Last of Us did it too, is when you have supplies to pick up, you can kind of just hold down the button and your guy just goes, bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, I got it all. You don't have to like, click, alright, pick this up, alright, pick this up. Only got a couple more hordes to take out. Horde's not here. There it is.
yeah, I told you that somebody breaking into the shower change machines and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day somebody put a whole bunch of graffiti in the bathroom.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
Is on the coin shower machine. They wrote savings and loans, lol. It's like nice. There. I'm checking to check all the hardware. And I even pumped out a boat. And now, I'm going to go back to the office. So I've got 15 minutes left in my shift. Do up my paperwork and then leave.
Nice. I've unlocked the
You'll probably-
MG55.
And probably get in trouble for actually staying for that whole shift at the port.
I'm gonna probably pay for staying up so late right now. It's almost 5 o'clock. Damn, I don't have any carrots.
You got work tomorrow too, don't you?
Yeah. Normally I
Why
don't,
you do
but there's those two guys that they're on vacation, and they're like the only full-time fuelers. Oh, did I tell you we got a military contract now?
What?
Yeah, so the military I guess they'll be bringing in like Blackhawks and shit to get refueled and whatnot.
Oh, cool.
I was like, I gotta take pictures of this for Ken. Like, you're the first person I thought of. I'm like, Ken will like this. I'll take pictures of it for him. There was, I didn't get a chance to take a picture of it, and I'm sorry. But there was a, oh Jesus Christ, like a World War II like bomber that was, it was like taking people up and just
Doing like joyrides?
yeah. And like it was parked, and I wanted to take a picture of it, but I forgot to, and then that's when I got COVID, and I was like, oh, this sucks.
Speaking of military aircraft, we had a bunch of Chinooks, the banana-shaped twin-bladed or twin-rotor helicopter.
Yeah, the cargo
we
bomb.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I know what a Chinook is.
Okay, I don't know. But we had 3 of those land, and they were obviously from the Army, probably Alaska National Guard.
Yeah.
But I guess they had loaded up a whole bunch of stuff, and were flying it back. And my dad had stopped over by the airport to watch, because we can pull up right up to the fence and watch,
Right, yeah.
And I guess, like, the door on one of the Chinooks was still open, and you could see that, like, the flight crew was getting ready to secure stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the pilot just starts taking off. And he said it got about 10 feet in the air, and then one of the pallets just fell right off the back of the helicopter. And he's like, you could hear a loud thump. So he said the pilot landed real quick, and it's one of those rare moments where, like, a sergeant can, like, bitch out a captain or, like, an officer. He's like, you can hear the guy say, you always fucking do this. I told you we weren't ready to leave yet, but you always fucking take off too fucking soon. Now we lost some fucking cargo.
That's hilarious.
You're like, just Jesus, get your shit together. You forget, this is my fucking helicopter, not yours. You leave when I say. He's like, the pilot was just kind of like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You fucking should be sorry, you dick.
He said the guy was basically, this is the last fucking time. Like, fucking done.
Oh, look, kerosene. Excellent. Gunpowder, some rags. I needed all that. Because I keep using my napalm Molotovs, and they're wonderful. They're so good. Like, I use them to help take out the horde. Oh, I gotta see how this MG is. It looks like, okay, it's got better stopping power, better rate of fire. It's got better accuracy, better damage. It's got less range, but it's an MG. I shall equip it. Oh yeah. I just killed a wolf. Like a regular wolf.
horrible, horrible man.
Well, he was gonna try and kill me, so I jumped the gun. I just killed his brother. His other brother. There was this one time where there were a bunch of like rager wolves. I think they're just called runners. And like I killed one or two, and then like a third one. I'm like, all right. Then like 6 more showed up. I'm like, oh my god. I'm sorry. Fuck. What did I do? I was just trying to defend myself, and you motherfuckers came out of nowhere.
You killed Louis.
Alright, there's gotta be a cave around here. And I found the cave. You know what? I haven't quick saved in a minute. There we go. I have, what do I have? I have 2 military spec guns now. This is going to be a sizable horde. Oh yeah, it is. Yes.
Get him.
I kill all of the hordes. Alright, that is all the hordes except for the few in the south.
1 month. 1 month and I can get back out of Juneau again.
Well, mother, you can what?
Get out of Juneau again.
For vacation?
Yeah. There's this convention in Atlanta called DragonCon.
No, yeah, I remember you telling me about that before.
Yeah. And was it Isaiah and I went to it back in
What's been keeping you away so long?
2007.
Yeah.
And coming up again. Like, I guess they had it last year too, but I was gonna go in like 2010.
Good one.
But then everybody backed out on me. So I ended up just not going. So, cause I'm glad I didn't get plane tickets and stuff. Like I just paid for the con.
1 is the loneliest number.
Yeah, pretty much. So I didn't go that time, but this time I was just talking to some people and I was like, you know, fuck it. This time nobody else goes, I'm just going.
You go through a lot of this shit, yeah?
And then a bunch of other people were like, oh, that sounds fun, we'll go. It's like, alright. And then I like got my stuff and was just like,
Motherfuckers.
no, it was funny because like I think the last time when I said I was gonna go, I said, hey, I got my stuff ready for it to go, and everybody didn't believe me.
Yeah.
And this time I was just like, I have my tickets, I have my plane tickets. That was just like 3 months ago. I was like, I'm going.
Your bike's looking good now.
And then a bunch of other people are like, shit, he's for real. I guess we should get our stuff together and do it too.
It's like, hey, yeah, motherfuckers, we're going.
I'll be here.
I think I have the best of the best I can get for my
See
bike.
you around.
Alright, there's one more. There's a big horde I want to try. It's the Sawmill Horde. It's the biggest. I think it's one of the biggest ones in the game.
Yeah, I think that's the one that the videos always show.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it just once, and if it goes poorly, then if it goes poorly, it goes poorly. Then I'm just gonna be done for the night. Of course, I can always what's cool about the hordes though is that you can get them out of their hiding hole, right? And you can kind of I'll kill some, and then you can just leave, and then you could come back, and there'll be less. Like the horde's still there, but there's less of them because you took them out. All I need is one rocket launcher, and I can take out all these motherfuckers.
Does that game not even have rocket launchers?
No, it has no rocket launchers.
I'm mad because I usually try to hit every harbor twice in a night.
Yeah.
But when they have me go to the port, I can't. So, but I always try to hit. At least, even when I go to the port, I always try to hit at least every harbor once. Then usually I'm rushing, so I'm just spending 15-20 minutes in the block. I wish I could spend more time. Wounded.
I can craft some pipe bombs. I'll craft some pipe bombs.
Did you increase the delay time on your stream?
Did I what?
Increase the delay time on your stream?
I did not. It should still be 10 seconds. Why?
Since I'm in the office, I'm actually watching it now.
Ah. No, it should still just be 10 seconds.
The mic's on these headphones on this because I thought they would.
The zombies are starting to get covered in snow.
The mobile app doesn't have volume in the thing anymore. Yeah, go for it.
Fuck, did I do it? I don't hear any more zombies. Now I'm inside their base.
Is that marker just your waypoint, or is that a horde?
This was a horde. I mean, it wasn't a horde. I guess I didn't have to beat it to, beat the game or anything. I guess this was like a challenge, but I think I did it. 'Cause there are no more. It was not.
That was anticlimactic.
It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's good that I have all these, all the upgrades and everything, because I leveled up. And I got really good weapons and shit. I think I have every single skill now. I think I'm at max level. I don't think I can... I think I have the maximum amount of ears I can carry. Like, I prepared for this at least. Like, I bottled them up, hit him with a bunch of napalm and explosives, and yeah. I think I did it. Bunch of nails, kerosene,
information redacted.
They even had like a couple of special units in here. I say special units. There's one of them. Where you going, bitch? Get fucked. How many more are you?
No.
But you could run around everywhere in here. There's gotta be like one zombie somewhere that got like separated from the pack. Like I don't know where the guy went. Like I was chasing him and he was in here and he's gone. I used all my grenades and everything.
Can use this.
Definitely could, because I used everything. I did it!
Sweet.
Alright.
Like I said, that was a little anticlimactic.
I mean, I still had to panic and run, but... Yeah, I got him. I even killed some with these logs here. Or these logs. Go me! Wait, hey, there's
Funny,
one.
people have to wait like 10 minutes or 10 seconds to see the logs you're talking about.
They will, yeah, it'll take you 10 seconds to see them.
Let's see if my truck battery's dead again. Hopefully it's not. Doesn't mean what can just go. But if it is, I have the tools to fix it. I had to jump my truck the other night to get out of here.
You had to jump it?
Yes.
Well, I had my low pressure light fucking came on again. And it pissed me off because I'm looking at my tires, I'm like, they're all fine.
It started. Yeah, no, I gotta get a new battery. It's not like holding its charge. I've been like, when I get home, I throw it on a battery charger. Just let it charge the battery all night.
Hey, it's starting to sound like my buddy Danny. His grandson would have. He's got like, like a, what the fuck are they called? Like the little motorized vehicles that kids can get.
Oh, well,
Like a big, not a big wheel, because it's not a big wheel. But you know what I'm talking about.
Suddenly Brian is quiet.
No,
Did I leave the chat? No, there it goes.
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? With
Like the little power wheels or go-kart or...
It's like a power wheel / go-kart thing that he has. And it takes like a few batteries and whatnot. And, but every night, Danny would get home and he'd put it on a charger. And there'd be like 4 car batteries that he'd have to do it.
Wow. You know, they sell those like in tank form now.
I saw that. Alright, I got Reacher's ear. Jack Reacher's ear.
It's like getting frustrated at the port today because they were like, well, we need like, they're telling me how many people they need to do the job and stuff. Yeah. And I was just kind of like, you don't need that many people. Like, you need probably 2 fewer people than what you just told me to do this job. And you're like, well, we have this and this, because they don't know anything else. Like, they haven't done it any other way.
Yeah.
And they won't think outside the box. Like, they're conditioned to think that they need 5 people at the booth all day.
Hey, welcome back.
And, like, every time I go over there, there's, like, 5 people there, but then there's, like, 2 people or 3 people playing on their phone and 2 people working.
Deacons.
And it's like, you don't need these people.
What's up, Joe?
They don't need to be staying in the booth.
That's it.
They could be doing other things.
Hey, Deke.
Like, we have radios. Like, if you need something, you call somebody on the radio. Then they come and then they deal with it. Yeah, it means somebody's probably got to wait a little. Oh, wow.
So,
they're like, no, because we do.
Go ahead. No, I was just going to say, I was carrying 999 zombie ears.
Good choice.
Jesus, why?
Well, that's because when you kill a zombie, you pick up his ear. And it's, you know, it's the currency. You turn it in for bounty money and trust and whatnot around the camps. So I turned in 999.
Hey, Deke, let me
Damn.
I had a fuck ton. But I'm gonna have to stop the stream now because I gotta go to bed. So when I come back, it's just gonna be
The last mission?
Yeah, it'll be the last mission, and I'll have mop up a couple more hordes, and that'll probably be it for the game. Which is nice because I kind of wanted to end it on a part 10. This is a part 9, so I'm happy about that.
Good.
Oh, wait, this actually tells me if there's encampments and shit, or motherfucker. There's 2 Nero intels that I'm missing. I don't really care about the collectibles. Apparently I'm missing 1 plant in this region. I don't care about that either. No, I did all that. Iron Butte. I don't care about the rip sermons. Or that, or that, or that. Alright, everything else I need is probably in the south. So yeah, I'm going to stop the stream. Good night, everyone.